Welcome back to Alchemy of the Dark Feminine with your host, Grayson Kahn. Today, we're going to discuss boundaries without guilt. Now, growing up in a narcissistic family system, you are infused with guilt and manipulation from the get-go, so especially with boundary setting. So really for the theme of today's episode, I want to discuss saying no to toxic ties, and that goes for family, old platforms, and anything that drains your energy. So today I have been feeling like doing a massive career cleanse and really just cutting cords and releasing all ties with all old platforms and outlets that just no longer serve me. And the other night I had a dream where I was traveling in this car and I was by myself. I was feeling very joyful, very expansive, just like free, like pure freedom. And, this just like hit me now. Like I've never lived my entire life like that. Just had several like small, very small moments of having that experience. And that was when I traveled outside the United States. But anyway, sorry guys, getting distracted. I haven't seen y'all in like over a month now. I took a break from doing podcasts because I really just needed to give my nervous system a break, and I've been moving through a lot of grief. So, any whoosies, today I officially made my Instagram private, deleted my Yelp, deleted LinkedIn. What else did I let go of? There's something else I deleted. You'll see LinkedIn, Yelp. Oh yeah, I deleted my Google business profile. So I'm really just focusing on solely delivering my healing codes through my podcast episodes, as well as creating my content on TikTok. And I feel so aligned with TikTok, it's not even funny. But any whoosies, I just want to discuss this principle of setting boundaries. It's not selfish in a low vibrational way. Like you have every right to protect your energy. And something I really want to mention here is there's this documentary out right now on Netflix. It's like the Catfish Unknown Number one. Anyways, go watch it. It's really intense. It's really sad. It's really heartbreaking. And it really reminded me of my own mother and my own maternal upbringing of what it's like growing up with a hybrid malignant narcissistic mother and forming these trauma bonds in the nervous system of confusion. Because, right, like hybrid malignant narcs will take care and mix it with cruelty, and it generates this massive confusion in your nervous system. And so anyway, I just like watched that documentary and I was like, holy shit, that is my mother. That is the mother I grew up with. But anywho's, I've been doing lots of spiritual hygiene on myself over the past several months now, and I officially feel like physically and non-physically, energetically, like I am my own mother now for the rest of my life. I am my own mother. I will have to lean on myself through the ups, through the downs, and everything else in between. And I really just made peace with being like totally 100% through energetically with that other soul. And so anyway, as of right now, I'm going down this father healing journey of learning how to be a healthy father within myself and leaning on that inside of myself. And so anyway, I like also did the same thing, thoroughly just exited that, left that soul as well. And I was just like, yep, this relationship is over. This is done with. So, and that's what happens. That's what happens when people don't want to change and they just still want to continue to be toxic. So, oh yeah. And I also learned something new about that as well, which is the souls, especially the hybrid malignant narcs that pass away in this lifetime, when they cross over, they're going to have to re-experience and relive all of the harm that they have created and that they perpetuate. And I just couldn't ask for any better karma, to be quite honest with you. So yeah, anyways, okay, yeah, I want to give you guys a little fun, tiny ritual to do with yourself today. So I want you to take a piece of paper and I want you to get a pen, and I'm actually going to do this with y'all. Let me get a little piece of paper out myself. Okay. Yeah. All right, and then I want you to draw like a little stick figure of yourself. And around the stick figure, I want you to draw a protective boundary. So maybe that could be a circle, could be a triangle, could be a square, just whatever. Okay? And off of that protective boundary that you drew around your stick figure, I want you to do little branches of everything that you are holding and that are connected with right now. So we can do relationships. So I'm going to write friendships, relationships, or just relationship. I'm going to put job, work dynamic. Let's do living situation, pets, money, financial situation is a good one. I was going to say toxic parents came through, so I feel like some of y'all need to write that down. But anyways, just write down everything that you're holding right now. And I want to write TikTok, podcasts, because I just let go of some other stuff. So that's career situations, see financial. We can write down spiritual hygiene, physical hygiene, diet, habits, patterns, and one more. Let's think of one more. Let's say routines. And really just get creative. This could be anything. You don't have to say what I said, but go through this, all the things that you're carrying right now. And I want you to reevaluate all aspects of your life and say, okay, my current routines, are there adjustments I can make? Absolutely. I know within myself, I can definitely really fine tune my morning routine and my evening routine, because my evening routine, I don't really have one. It's just kind of like whatever at this point. But in the mornings, I started doing some movement and being more health conscious, drinking a breakfast smoothie and getting my electrolytes, my multivitamins in for the day. So yeah, I could definitely do better at my routines for sure. And then go on your friendships. Do I like the friends that I'm friends with right now? Relationships. Do I like who I'm dating right now? Do I like who I'm sharing my life with right now? My job. Do I like my job right now? No. But is it providing for me? Yes. Work dynamic. How's your work dynamic going? Do you have any kind of power tripping scenarios? Do you have abusive dynamics and behaviors going on? If so, you need to nip that shit in the bud. Living situation. Are you fully aligned with your ultimate living situation right now? Is there something that you're carrying that you don't need to be carrying anymore, but you're getting in your head about it? For example, when I was deciding and determining when to move out, I was more concerned about having a certain amount of money in my bank account than what my nervous system was safe holding as a baseline for myself to provide for myself paying bills. So, for example, right now for my energetic baseline is $1,200 in my bank account. Like, that is my safety zone. That's what makes me feel safe after all bills have been paid, after I have all my groceries in my fridge and stuff. I have all of my basic needs fulfilled. And anyway, yeah. So I figured out that number just through trial and error through this past year of just living on my own all over again. And yeah, figure out what it is that your nervous system is like, okay, this is my energetic baseline. This is what I feel safe with after everything has been taken care of. And now we're just going to like work and save up for the next month and whatsoever. So yeah, and just go through and figure out what it is that you're still wanting to carry and what it is that you don't want to carry anymore. Do a cord cutting letter. Do some spiritual hygiene. Okay, guys, I have so many tools on my TikTok page with that. And if you guys have any specific special requests, head on over to any of my videos, DM me, and I can start doing a like private video recording for you, or maybe just like for the public. But I do also offer that private subscription portal. So yeah, that's like your personal one-on-one energy healing video content with me. So if you want like specific videos and you want specific videos that you don't want the public to see, that is going to be the space for you. That is my subscription portal. So send me a DM and I can start creating content specifically for you and for others. And that can be our online little private portal with that. So, because I understand there's a lot of different things that you can do in your spiritual hygiene that you don't want public. So I totally understand that. And that is why I have that space available and open. Okay. So I'm just going to close this episode today with some encouragement. So just know that every boundary you honor is a step closer to your freedom frequency. So emotionally, spiritually, and energetically. And yeah, I would say ever since going no contact, living on my own, doing my healing, focusing on myself, it has been so, like, setting boundaries has been getting a lot easier for me. And setting them without the guilt too of like, yeah, this is my boundary and I don't give a fuck how you feel. That's a you fucking problem. So anyways, I love you guys so, so much. And I will see y'all in the next episode. I'm thinking, I don't know, guys, to be quite honest with you, I don't know if I'm feeling an ultimate alignment to doing every week. Let me just tap in really quick. I'm just like so like focused on like my 3 to 5 year long-term goal right now that I'm just like, I don't really want to do this right now weekly, but let me see. Yeah, I think I'm going to move to doing bi-weekly podcasts again, just because the weekly is just getting to be too much, just because of all the heavy energy that I'm moving through. And numerologically, this is a 9-year, and we're in the middle of this crazy ass eclipse right now that is not going to end for another month and 2 weeks, I think. So, yeah, just brace yourselves. And if you're going through some heavy shit right now, just know that you're not alone. Come join me on TikTok. Come request videos. Like I said, I have both public space and private space available as an option. But yeah, anyways, this energy is intense. Lots of doors are closing so that we can make space for new ones to open and new energy to come in. And I don't know about you guys, but I am just so done with the survival shit. I'm so done with narcissists. I'm so done with people who choose to stay in unhealed dynamics because they're lazy, they want to be stagnant, and they don't want more for themselves in their lives. Like, I'm just so done with that energy, and I'm just so obsessed with focusing on embodying my freedom frequency and doing the spiritual hygiene that is tailored towards that and targeting that. So anyway, yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. So I love you so, so much. And I will see you guys in the next episode. I'm thinking about coming back on the 24th this month. Yeah, that feels good. That feels good. We'll come back on the 24th. So let's reconvene on the 24th of this month. And I will have hopefully a really intense, fully packed, activating, releasing, energetically triggering episode for you guys in just the next 2 weeks, okay? I love you guys so, so, so much. Thank you for being here. And yeah, I will see you later. Bye for now.